I'm in college now, but my roommate wants to drop out. We're both chopped and we ain't got no hoes. There's some other stuff too, but you're gonna have to watch the whole video to find out, aren't you?
You're turning into a skeleton.
Yes.
What's up, y'all boys? I've been missing. I've been missing for quite a while, bro. You know, I feel like it's like tradition to start every video and say I've been going for a month, which is like, yeah, bro, I have been going for a month, and I'm always going for like a month. All right, it's like every month I get a random feeling like, oh yeah, it's time to make a video. All right, but no. I was actually going for a month for a good reason this time. All right, it's not just because I was being lazy and couldn't think of any video ideas. It's usually that I actually kind of moved out. So basically I'm in college. All right, put it the short way, I'm in college. All right, and I am in a dorm. So now, I don't know, it's a little different now. I can't really stay up late or like be loud as much, but you know, I'm gonna use its advantages. Like, for example, I pretty much can say what I want now. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna say that because my parents might hear me. No, I'm not saying that. All right, I don't have to think that anymore. That is definitely one advantage. That's the biggest advantage, honestly, which I don't really need to be loud. I'm not gonna lie. People make jokes like, oh, loud is funny. Well, yeah, sometimes actually loud is funny. All right, not all the time. It's not like you just be loud the whole time and not automatically funny. But sometimes in certain situations, loud is actually funny. But yeah. Also, I'm not gonna be like my roommate. Like this is like a, I don't know if this is like a good thing or a bad thing, but my roommate goes to sleep at like appropriate times. So I kind of have to go to sleep at appropriate times, even when I'm not sleepy, because there's really no point in me being up while he's trying to sleep. Like, it's just bad. Like, if I really need to, I'll try to be quiet and like try to do that. But honestly, it's just better if we just both go to sleep at the same time, honestly. But I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing, because it's like, I don't know. It's like, the thing is, before I would go to sleep at 6, you know, literally 6, 5, 4 on good days, 3 on great days. Like, if I was going to sleep at 3, it was like, okay, I'm doing good today, bro. I'm doing great today, actually. But now I have to go to sleep at not 2, not even really 1, but like 12 o'clock. 12. I have to go to sleep at 12 o'clock. And this isn't the best thing. Okay. This is suboptimal, to say the least. All right. I work better when it's like 5 a.m. I don't know what it is, but I work 10 times better when it's 5 a.m. I don't know. It's like when it's 5 a.m., the juices start flowing, and now I'm the GOAT. All right. It just is what it is, bro. At 5 a.m. is when everything get popping. All right. But now it's 4 p.m. and I'm making a video. It's literally, it was like a 12-hour switch. It flipped on each other. Now, one thing I'm glad about is I was able to move my whole PC setup into this dorm. Oh my goodness. This desk is pretty much the same size as my normal desk. All right, I'm gonna be real. It's pretty much the same size. Now, the only subtraction from my main desk is that I cannot mount the monitors on the wall. So I do have a little less desk space, but it's not that big of a deal because I used to play with regular monitor stands before, without my monitors mounted. So it's not really that big of a deal, but I would definitely be worse at FPS games. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna play any games, because that brings me on to my next point. The work. Okay, this is the biggest disadvantage of going to college. No duh. All right, everything else pretty cool, but the work is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Just yesterday, I was doing English homework, and I knew it was some BS. All right, you know when I knew it was some BS? When the direction said something about using words as words. And I'm sitting here in my head, I'm like, yo, if he's teaching us about this, he's gonna take off points if we do this. So he's gonna take off points if I use words as words, you know. And I just let that sit for like 5 seconds, and then I realized, wow, this is some BS. What else am I supposed to think? I don't understand. What do you mean use words as words? That was, oh my, yo, when I tell you that had to be the most redundant, assignment I have ever done. I'm looking at like each question, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I was so confused. It was like, it said, which sentence uses the cliche? Blah, blah, blah. And it said, when I picked it, it says, this sentence uses a cliche. It's overused or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, if I want to say that my sister's blind as a bat, then I'm going to say my sister's blind as a bat. I don't care if it's a cliche and you're not taking points off. I'm lying. He's going to take points off. I'm low key scared of that guy, bro. Like, you know those teachers that act like, oh, I'm normal. No, you're crazy. I can see it in your eyes. All right. Don't look at me like that. You get to looking at me like that. I might sue. All right. It's illegal nowadays. You can't look at people no more. That shit's illegal. All right. Don't look at me. Yeah, that's one point. So I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played the game in a minute. Like, I haven't played the game in a minute. I've turned into a regular person. All right. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I've turned into a regular person. Another big thing is packages.
Mark Zuckerberg. You know who Mark Zuckerberg is? Do research.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Packages. Oh, I have to take like I don't have a car. I have to take like a 20-minute walk to go to the packages. It's so bad. I remember the first package I got, it was bug spray. Oh my God, the bugs. I'm gonna talk about that after. But it was bug spray. So it was at least 20 pounds. I'm probably over exaggerating. It was probably 10, but it felt like 20 pounds. All right. Especially when you have to walk 22 minutes in the scorching hot sun. I'm not like, this is not an exaggeration. I'm not trying to increase my word count for my essay. It was scorching. I almost couldn't breathe. All right. And I couldn't see either. Why? Because sweat was dripping into my eyes. Okay. You cannot make this up. I'm walking through the campus, a huge campus. And yeah, I had to take that walk. It was hot outside. I'm black. I'm getting more sun attached to me. Everybody else looking normal. All right. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, I'm just explaining it. They're looking normal. I'm the only one struggling. I'm struggling. I don't got a bike. I don't got a scooter. All I got is my 2 legs, my pants that's low-key falling, making me look like a thug. I don't wear belts. I don't got the time for a belt. I don't wear belts. All right. I don't know why I don't wear belts, but I don't. Okay. So yeah, man, like, oh my, I don't know. That was one of the worst experiences, bro. I went through every bad experience in the first week. One, I had to walk with that package 22 minutes. Then I actually got drenched. And I sent a picture to my friends. I was like, see, that's what happened when niggas too cool for umbrellas. Facts. I'm not too cool for an umbrella, bro. All right. And I learned that the hard way, you know? I learned that the hard way. But that rain was so bad. I had to take off my glasses. I couldn't see. My hair getting in my eyes, is falling all in my face. I'm sitting here trying to do the little hair swing, trying to get a little bit of the water off my hair. No, it's useless. I'm drenched. All right. My clothes came in. It's like I just jumped in a pool. I didn't just jump in a pool. The pool got dumped on me forcefully. All right. And this is all because the buses that take me to the spot that I need to be, they stopped coming after a while. So I ended up having to walk a little bit. All right. Crazy, right? Crazy. You know, just get a car. If you're going to college, get you a little nice little $70,000 car. Speaking about cars and $70,000 in the same sentence, these people are rich, bro. I seen a Porsche outside and that's when I realized, I was like, maybe I should steal that bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But look, that's when I realized, like, wow, this is really a rich school. And then I seen people leaving their bags unattended. Are you crazy? Leaving your bags unattended. Do you know who I am? But yeah, and then the bugs, bro. The bugs. I know I've said like multiple times, this is the worst thing, but no, the bugs are actually the worst thing. And I actually recently found out why the bugs are here. So bugs, first day, we seen humongous spiders. These are the biggest spiders I've ever seen. I've never seen spiders bigger than this in real life. I'm not joking. Look, this is not a joke. And it was 2 of them. And they were clearly doing some baby making in the corner. All right. We not letting that happen. You not finna become a mom today. We had to kill them things before the process could finish. What? We cannot let them finish that process. All right. We had to kill them. There was no other options. All right. For all those people, oh, let the spiders out in the wild. Hell no. Them spiders was too damn big and they was in the process of making some babies. No, not in the house. Do that shit outside, bro. That was the first thing we seen, the spiders. That was already crazy. Next thing you know, we seeing bugs everywhere. I'm talking the first day we saw bugs everywhere. I'm like, all right, bet. Cool. Y'all want to have bugs? Bet. Bug spray. Perimeter bug spray. It blocks off the perimeter. I'm like, all right, clearly they didn't spray us good enough. I'm finna do the spraying myself. So I get the bug spray. 22-minute walk. That shit was hell. But basically the bug spray arrived instantly. I think 2 hours later, maximum, we seen a bug. So I'm like, bet, time to put this bug spray to use. So I get the bug spray. Start shooting that bitch. I start spraying that bitch. That bitch got a switch on it. I'm not gonna lie. So it's spraying. I'm hitting the bug. Bro, this bug ain't dying. And I'm reading the package. You know when you like drink something? You know when you drink something and it tastes so good, you gotta read the package? Bro, this bug spray had the opposite effect on me. So I'm spraying the bug. It's not dying. I read the package. I pick that bitch. I read the I'm reading the signs. I'm reading the labeling. I'm looking at the labeling like, Then I look back at the bug. I spray it again. And I look back at the labeling. Spray the bug one more time, then look back at the labeling. That bitch still moving. The bug is still moving while I'm looking at the label. I'm seeing it in the corner of my eye. So I look at the label. I read it one more time. This time I read it out loud. I'm looking around. I'm like, hold up. This bitch says, kills common household bugs. So tell me why this bug is still moving when I just drowned it. It's not even like I was hit. It's not even like I was just hitting it regularly. The ground was flooding. That's how much I was spraying that bug. That thing was not dying. Okay, so I'm like, my roommate telling me, yo, bro, it might not kill them instantly, but it's gonna kill them after a while. And you know what? That's probably true. But the thing is, I don't need a bug spray that's gonna kill them after a while. I need a bug spray that one millimeter of touch from that spray, I need it to be dead. I need that thing to be disintegrated. I'm not trying to see no. Ooh, y'all don't understand how much I hate bugs. It's bad. I hate ants. Why I don't like bugs? Because I feel like they could crawl inside your body. They can fit into any crevice and just crawl in there. You would never know. All right, so I get to spraying the bug. It's not dying. I'm reading labels. The labels say kills. It doesn't kill. So it got to a point where I'm now like, okay, it's a perimeter spray. I'm going to just spray it around the perimeter of, my room. So that's what I do. Spray. I'm spraying it around the perimeter. Next thing you know, my roommate, he's in my room. We got one roommate in my room, and then the other two are in the other room. But he same day, I just sprayed the perimeter. No, wait, I think this is before. Basically, we saw another roach. It was huge this time. These are roaches, by the way. These roaches were small, but this one's huge, all right? The dude that usually picks them up and kills the bugs, he's asleep. So this is when we knew we was cooked, all right? Both of us was cooked. So long story short, it got flipped over. We got lucky. That roach was so fat, it was munching on something. It got flipped over. I don't know how that happened, but it got flipped over. All right, so I get the cup. This is my moment. Boom, put that bitch over. Bang, it's stuck. I hear it moving. Boom, boom, boom. It's hitting. As soon as I put the cup on, it's like the momentum flipped it over. All right, so it's moving. It's hitting the walls of the cup. Boom, 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 boom. Not making this up. So now we like, all right, paper method. You slide the paper under. You pick the paper up. You throw it in the trash. All right. And when I say trash, I don't mean the trash inside our house. No. We're going all the way to the dumpsters. All right. All the way to the dumpsters. This thing is not finna be in the house because y'all know roaches don't die. It's either down the toilet or in the dumpsters. All right. Now, when you kill a spider, when you kill a bug, you got to see the body of the bug to make sure that bitch dead. You have to see the body. So you can make like a leg or something. Like you have to see a piece of the body so you can make sure it's dead. And then you have to throw it either in the trash. But me personally, I always flush it down the toilet regardless. I don't know what type of reanimation bugs got, but I don't want to know. All right. I'm shaking the bag up. It's in a plastic bag at this point. It's tied up like a trash bag. It's tied up. Now roaches, they could low-key slip through and like crawl through. So I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key scared while I was shaking the bag, but I'm trying to see where the roach body at. I'm looking. I removed the paper, I'm looking. I don't see that roach. Gang, that roach escaped. All right, I'm gonna be honest, it escaped. Just keep it real, it escaped. I didn't see it. My roommate said, bro, it's in there, trust me, just go throw it in the trash, I seen it. I think he was lying. I don't think he's seen it. He don't understand. You have to confirm that it's dead. Just because we thought it was in there don't mean it was in there. You have to confirm that it's dead. He doesn't understand that, bro. He doesn't understand that, and that's fatal. That's fatal. That shit could get you killed. All right, so I had to make sure it's dead. I didn't see it. You know what he's telling me? I'm like, all right, bro. You know what? Maybe it is in there. So I throw it in the trash. We didn't see the bug again. Maybe it was dead. Me personally, I think it's still running around here somewhere. You know what I mean? But after that, we called the bug people. They came. They get the spray and boom, 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 boom. He's telling us how it works. He's like, yeah, this not gonna keep them away because they can't smell it, but this is gonna kill them when they walk over it. What? What are you talking about? But he said they're going blah, blah, blah. He's like, call us in 5 days if it don't work. So I realize why he does that now. It's because the bugs are inside the house if you're seeing them. And if it kills them, you know they're dead. They're going to be dead. All the ones inside the house are going to be dead. They already sprayed perimeter. So, yeah. But recently, I figured out that there is a hole under our front door. There's a hole under our front door. Do you understand what this means? No wonder we were seeing bugs. We keep everything so clean, it's crazy. No wonder we were seeing bugs. Of course, they're going to come into the house when there is a hole under the door. They waltz in. It's a part of nature now. And I watched a roach crawl under that bitch when I was going back into the house one day. I watched it. Did I kill it? No, hell no. I didn't kill it. I don't know where that roach is at this point. You feel me? I ain't see it. All right, hopefully I'm not jinxing. I'm like, right now I'm looking around because I'm low-key scared. I got shorts on right now. All right, I got shorts on right now. If that bitch crawl up on my leg, it's over with. It's over with. Y'all gonna see me in a wheelchair next week. No joke. But yeah, man, it's a hole under our door. We're cooked. We gotta figure out like how to fix that. That needs to be fixed, okay? We gonna call the people. We gonna see if they can fix it. Hopefully they can, because that's ridiculous, bro. Hole under the door. Bugs crawling into that hole. No wonder we were seeing bugs. It's obvious. It's only natural that they're gonna come in here. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it at all. So yeah, we definitely gotta call the peoples again, get them to come. But yeah, man, that's basically it. I moved out. The moral of the story is I pretty much moved out. That's why I haven't posted a video. And yeah, man, I'm in college now, so hopefully I can get more videos out. I probably won't be able to. But yeah, man, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Please stay tuned. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm actually going to try to upload 2 videos a day. Or 2 videos a day? Hell no. 2 videos a week. Okay, I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a week. Okay? Truly, actually, I'm actually gonna try. It might be a little hard with the week, with the work and stuff, but hopefully the work kind of smooths out. I kind of get used to the work. It kind of smooths out, and I could, I get a video out. Maybe you guys will like that. And of course, the more you do things, the better you get at it. So yeah, always remember that. The more you do things, the better you get at it. And that's with everything. Like literally everything. It doesn't matter what it is. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get. Okay? That's a fact. All right, think about it. Everything is that way. So yeah, that's the blank quote of the day, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys continue to have a great day, and I'll see you guys. Bye.